Upper body strength, just loading your gun, particularly if you have a bigger gun, is going to help you to become more efficient at loading your gun, get less tired throughout the day. Another thing is you need a certain amount of upper body strength just to get in and out of the boat. So, if you're diving out for 3, 4, 5, 6 hours, you might be getting in and out of the boat 2 dozen times or more.
Think about using your upper back, feeling the shoulder blades work. Keep your head in line with the spine. Relax the legs. Tongue on the roof of the mouth to support the neck.
As spearos, if you're fighting a big fish, getting in and out of the boat, if you're rock hopping just to get down to your dive spot, all these things require a certain amount of core strength. And the stronger your core is, the better you're going to be both in and out of the water, and the less injuries you're going to have.
Place the apex of the ball underneath the shoulder blades. And then we're moving the whole body, so the legs and the torso, over to the one side. And the main thing with this exercise is we're trying to keep the hips up the whole time with no twisting through the torso or the hips. The arms should be out, palms up, and the shins should be vertical. A progression of this is to take the inside leg off the ground each time. And we're doing 10-second holds each side.
So strength endurance is something that there's a big focus on in this program. So particularly leg endurance. Obviously, the longer you dive, the more endurance you need in your legs.
Hop far enough forward so that your front knee doesn't go too far forward of your toes when you bend your knee. The front heel should be nice and flat. For a bit more of a challenge, you can place a Swiss ball underneath that back foot instead of a bench or a chair. And the second option is just taking that back knee to maybe a few inches just above the ground. All the way down I find quite a bit more challenging, but if you do go all the way down, make sure you have the range of motion to be able to do it with good form. In other words, keeping that chest up and not leaning forward too much. If you find that front knee is cave in, then try to get a little bit more weight through the outer edge of that foot that's on the ground.
These particular stretching and mobility exercises focus a lot on posture, stretching out the muscles around the ribs and your breathing muscles. The better you're moving around your chest, your ribs, your breathing muscles around that area, the better your posture is. All these things are actually going to have a high carryover to your breath hold. And it might just be the edge that you're looking for, basically, and just get you that, get you that little extra bottom time.
Back and ab stretch on ball. Bring your hands together if you can. Breathe out on the way back. Push yourself back as far as you comfortably can while keeping your head on the ball. Breathe in as you come forward. So we're pushing back for 5 seconds and then coming forward for 5 seconds each time. You should feel this through your mid back, possibly your lower back and your abs.